Hello and welcome to a quick mole thoughts. This is not a full review to one military camp because the game is still in early access and I don't do reviews on early access games. But because so many people have been asking for it, because my main channel became a partner here on YouTube and was also like one of the biggest games I ever had on my main channel, thanks to Evil Genius 2, people were asking me like, oh my god, have you heard about this game? Have you played this game? What are your thoughts on this game? It's pretty close to Evil Genius, right? Should I buy this game right now in early access? So because so many people asked for it, here are my quick thoughts on what do I think on one military camp. And TLDR, should you buy this game in early access right now? My answer is no, you shouldn't. Because this game needs a lot of work. One of the biggest issues this game has right from the get-go is money. They want you to build a big military base, right? To hire all the people you need for your needs, to run said military base. You also have to defend your military base. You have to do research, yada, yada, yada. Like, you have to build a base. And the game is giving you no money to do so. Because the only way how you can increase your daily money income, you see it right now in the background, is to do missions, right? You have to send in specific soldiers into the mission, and then you will get a bonus reward, and you will also get like another additional daily income when you hold more ground on the map. But that is it. That is the only way how you can make money, and you cannot just go from mission to mission. So you cannot just liberate a territory on the map and then go immediately to the next area on the map to liberate that to make more daily money. That doesn't work. You have to wait till the next mission is popping up, and that can take sometimes days or weeks, and then you also need the specialized soldiers to do so. And in the meantime, you have no other way of making money. If you have ever played Evil Genius, you know that there are basically two ways on how you can make money. Well, actually three ways. There is the casino in your base, right? And then you can also go to the map, build up some networks, and they will increase your income just permanently. Plus, you can run missions to make extra money. And one military camp doesn't have that here. Okay, sure. They're not having a casino. Duh, right? Duh, that makes kind of sense. But they also don't have extra missions you can just do the whole time to increase your money income. It is weird. Like, it gets even weirder when, if you want to play this on the optimal level, the right thing to do is to kick out the soldiers after you are done with the mission because you don't need them anymore. They're just eating up your money, but they're adding nothing to the table. And thankfully, well, problematically, in this game you can train up soldiers relatively quickly, even after you hired them anew. So kicking out somebody and then just hire somebody else later on is completely feasible. Because it goes that fast and it doesn't eat up your money in the meantime. And to be honest, that's a bit dumb. You don't really want to do that. And again, it completely hinders you at which buildings you can build at the beginning. And it puts the whole research tree ad absurdum in this game. You can research so many buildings, so many improvements, but they all cost a lot of money to be built afterwards, and you don't have that money. So you are staring at all those cool buildings, which make kind of sense, or you even need to survive, and the game is like, yeah, but you don't have the money for it. Okay, how can I make money? That's the good part. You don't. I say, well, no, that doesn't make any sense, right? Speaking of being completely useless and deadweight soldiers, your military camp can be attacked by enemy spies and enemy soldiers at some point, right? Like it is in Evil Genius. And you have to defend yourself. Makes sense, right? How do you do that? Well, you're on a military camp, dude. You have like tons of soldiers, tank drivers, artillerists, spies, and they are all armed to the teeth, so they will defend your base, right? Wrong. Because nobody does that. The only soldier who will basically defend your base are the guards. And you need guards to, again, defend your base, but the guards cannot do anything else. but your soldiers can only do missions, but they cannot defend your base. See how ridiculous that sounds? It's like, wait a minute. I have a base full of military personnel armed to the teeth, and when we are getting attacked, they are running away, and only the guards are fighting? What? Again, that makes absolutely no sense, and it looks ridiculous, and they have to fix that. Again, which adds to the whole problem that your soldier, after they're done with a mission, are just dead weight. They're not adding anything. And speaking of being dead weight and just don't need much care anyways, is when the soldiers have some leisure time, which they have when they are not like doing the military drill, they go to a lounge to relax, or they go to like the canteen to get their food, or they're just going to sleep, right? They have to fill up their happiness meter so that they perform well. The problem is that they only have a happiness meter. In Eva Genius, you have multiple bars you have to fill up, right? You have to do something to make them relax physically, to make them relax mentally, to let them just interact socially with their peers, right? You really have to make sure that all those different bars are full so that all your minions can perform right. In this game, it's only happiness. And filling that happiness bar is so easy. You're putting down one lounge, and that's it. You don't need more. Sure, you have tons of different buildings you could build to keep your soldiers happy, but you just don't need it. Also, you don't have that many soldiers. You could now argue that, yeah, well, but Mo, at some point your lounge will be full, right? They will be full with too many soldiers, and you just need something else to occupy them. Again, no, you don't, because you don't really have that many soldiers. See the 8 out of 100 in the top? See that right here? 100 soldiers? You would never get to 100 soldiers, not even remotely close. Because again, you don't have the money to do so. It's really unfortunate how they are limiting you, and it just feels not finished. So this is why I say, don't buy the game right now. Wait for some patches, wait for some content update, and play some Eva Genius 2 in the meantime if you haven't done it yet. Because this game clearly tries to be very close to what Eva Genius does, and that's completely fine. I don't mind. I think that's cool. We need more of those type of games in the world, let's be honest. But it's falling short, and some really, really important points right now. And those things have to be fixed, or, well, it will not be fun to play this game, ever. So I'm hoping with a few patches, they already have a roadmap on Steam if you're interested, if you want to check it out, and there's a lot of good stuff there. I'm hoping they're implementing those changes quite quickly, and then when I come back, when this game fully releases, all the points I just made would have disappeared, and I can actually recommend this game as a good, I don't even know what to call this, management building sim, right? So I hope we are getting there, because I love the animations, I love the graphics, I love the humor, I love like the basics and fundamentals which are already in that game, and I want it to succeed. With that said, please don't forget to like and to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more management, strategy, and building games. That's all we are doing here on the channel. Like, I'm completely focused on those type of games. And also, speaking of which, on Monday we have the big Paradox Gaming Showcase with tons of new strategy games being shown to the public, and I will watch it live on my main channel on YouTube, which is at ChaosMole, and that will be at 12 p.m. East Coast time, which is 6 p.m. Central European time and 5 p.m. UK time. And I will also do like a little recap here on the channel a few days afterwards, but please make sure to check out the main show if you can. You can find the links to all my channels down below in the description. With that said, thank you so much for watching, stay safe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.